Here are some considerations if you tend to really activate the back body when trying to get at the front of the core. Please refer to your notes for specifics regarding your presentation, but this is how to really get at that core activation if you're just really dominant in that back. So if you just look at me sideways here, when we're dominant in the back, we tend to go into posterior pelvic tilt, so our bum goes underneath us. Depending on what happens up here is interdependent of here, but sometimes we can end up kind of collapsed and sometimes we can end up bell rung up. So refer to your notes of which one I want you to focus on. So the first thing we want to do is try to get this butt to let go. To do that, what I want you to focus on is leaning forward through your ankles, okay? And you just want to shake out those glutes, okay? It feels a little silly at first, but really sticking that butt out and letting go of that tension. And throughout the day, you might have to do that a couple of times, okay? When you're washing your hands or doing dishes, you'll notice you're really gripping with that butt, okay? Then what you can do is place one hand on your back and one hand on your front, okay? I'm anterior pelvic tilt, so if you see me go this way, that's just because I'm the opposite way. But if you're underneath yourself like this, we want to pull that pelvis back. You're going to connect to your umbrella breath. And as you breathe in, what I want you to think about is expanding, okay? You're not pushing, but you're expanding the front and the back, okay? So breathing in and just letting the air out. And really letting go of any tension in those glutes. A little bit of a shake can help. Breathe in and out. And this really just does take practice, trying to catch yourself as much as you can, all right? So after you get good at breathing and relaxing in between those two hands, we want to activate the deep core system. So I may have cued you to activate your pelvic floor or just your core, okay? But I'm just gonna talk about the deep core stabilizers in this video. So again, refer to those notes for your specific cues. Breathing in. Then as you exhale, you want to pull up in the front. So you're pulling in and up with that core. And you really want to think with the front half of your body rather than the back half of the body, okay? Because what your tendency will be is to grip those glutes, especially if you're trying to get at that pelvic floor, and pull up on that back. We want to keep her nice and relaxed, okay? So breathing in between the hands. Then exhale, pulling up just at that front and really trying to keep that back as relaxed. What may be helpful is just thinking about a lift in a supportive lift rather than a really pulling that core in. You want a slow activation going from bottom to the top, okay? So trying that again, breathing in. Then exhale, drawing right above your mons pubis, very gently in and up. And then we're going to hold that activation for 10 seconds. And then letting go. Exhale, pulling in and up. And holding for 10 seconds. Okay, really get good at activating that front core, and that's how we regenerate that anterior deep core system that really gets stretched out with baby when we're really dominant in the back. Give it a go. It takes practice.